Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of Batman Caped Crusader. Let's get ready to just jump into this, guys. If you want to see the full 3 action, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so you are going out of your way to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Then I'll send it out of the way. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 7, Moving Target. Here we go.
Thank you, Miss Gordon. I'm a free man because of you.
You're a free man because you deserve to be. We're more than the bad choices we make. Remember that.
Another day, another criminal let off on a technicality.
Jesus, Dad, you're acting like you've never heard of mitigating circumstances. Actions aren't the only thing
Actions are everything.
to consider. And prison can't always be the default. Maybe
Yeah.
if the cops had done their job, instead of trying to pin my client with such flimsy evidence.
Watch it, Barbara. They're good cops. I know these two. Sure, maybe they made some mistakes, but
Oh, so cops can make mistakes, but citizens can't.
you're being naive.
Oof.
And you're a cynic.
Look, inside here, people know the difference between right and wrong, so when they choose wrong, they should answer for it.
You know it's not that simple, Dad.
Yeah,
Well, it should be.
but
Sir, you need
that's
to come
not
with
life,
us. We just got
buddy.
a tip that...
Hey, Gordon!
Oh, whoa! Oh,
Oh, thank God.
damn, he
What
was
the hell
quick
is
on that
going on?
draw.
We've got a problem, sir.
I thought he was going to, like, finish him off. I thought he was going to double tap him. The way he was standing over him like that. Can't be having no zombies, man. We just had a ghost. Can't count him out.
So who exactly is this shooter?
Floyd Lawton. He's a local
Oh.
torpedo, works contract jobs.
Do we know who
Deadshot?
hired him?
All we know is the word went out on the streets last night. There's a hit out on Gordon. One of our snitches called this morning with the tip.
Floyd Lawton decided just out in the open, on the sidewalk, try to do that? Come on. Come on. Maybe it's early career. Maybe. Jesus.
No task force. I'm not about to turn Gotham streets into a war zone. Work the case, but work it smart.
It's these two, man. Smart is asking for a lot.
We got the guy, Barbara. I don't need any kind of...
There's a hit on you, Dad. You really think they're only sending one guy?
Could you please tell my daughter?
She's right. And I think a safe house is a good call, too. Just until we know
Jim,
what we're really
what the
dealing
fuck?
with here. Who put the target on you?
Renee,
What if it's Boss Thorne?
why would it be Thorne?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to influence public opinion before the election?
It's probably Flass and Bullock at this point.
I'm staying right here.
Thorne makes sense, though. Could be.
Can you believe him? How stubborn can one man be? And selfish, like it only affects him.
Barbara, I will do everything I can to protect your father. No one's getting to him unless they go through me first.
If anything happens, call me at my office.
You got it.
There's an
Damn
open
it.
window. We gonna get a visit?
What the hell?
Yep.
Can you not do that? Just appear?
The hit on your father. I've been looking into it.
What does that mean?
I've been asking questions.
Okay, I'll talk.
Order came
Jesus.
from inside Blackgate Prison. It's an open hit, meaning whoever gets the job done.
Oh, somebody who's
collects.
already
Your
locked
father's still a
up.
target.
So this is personal for someone.
The commissioner's been on the force for over 30 years. It'll be a long list of suspects.
Could also be a
Get your
decoy.
father somewhere safe. I'm gonna find out more.
Wait, how are you?
God, I love it. I love that so much, man. I love what they're doing with this show.
The little Irish guy you beat up yesterday died last night. Internal bleeding.
Gee, that's too bad. He owed me $50.
Wow.
You put a price on Gordon's head.
No, look, it wasn't me. I'm just a middleman. I swear, I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be easy.
Muller, they got him locked up in solitary, so we needed a go-between. But listen, there's a complication. After the first guy botched the job, Muller doubled the price. Word is
Oh.
there's a whole crew of pros coming in from out of town to get the job done.
They all look the same. There you are. I've been waiting for you. okay, how is this gonna work? And, you know, on the page, it makes sense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, let's go.
Look, you and your guard buddies can... Oh, God, no.
Why are you trying to kill Commissioner Gordon?
No, I swear, I didn't... I'd never...
God damn. Oh.
Tell me everything.
God. Let's go. Onomatopoeia. That was the villain I was talking about a few episodes ago who was created in the 2000s. I think it was 2002, created by Kevin Smith. I think it was in a Green Arrow run. They only speak in onomatopoeias. Superman and Lois did a really interesting thing by making them a meta, and the way they made it work was really cool. I would imagine this is going to be a little more the traditional, original intent, like I talked about before. I'm excited to see how this plays out, because it can either be really cool or really goofy. And we got that dun dun dun. So, who knows? We're teetering right now.
So, are hired killers victims of circumstance too?
Really?
Oh my God, Jim, what the fuck?
I'm just saying, there are times when things are black and white.
Just get in the car, Dad.
She wasn't saying that's not the case, dickhead. Jesus.
There's no answer, Pennyworth.
Shall I keep trying the number, sir?
Yes, I'll try to track them down. They need to know what they're up against.
Really, I could have checked into a motel.
No. We're taking you to a real safe house, someplace nobody's gonna find you.
Well, about that.
Oh, come on, you got us an escort too?
Not me. Corrigan, did you call for backup?
I did not.
Corrigan. Wait, Corrigan or Corrigan?
Look out!
Oh, gee. I wanted to be remind me to check the credits at the end, but it's not how this works. Oh, whoa. Hey, it's a car, gasoline's involved, realistic, but like the timing was still funny.
How you doing, son?
Oh, I'm all right. It just winged me.
You are not all right. We need to get him to a hospital.
Oh, yeah, I was literally about to be like, I'm surprised how in movies and shows and all that kind of stuff, cars can take a fuck ton of bullets and still drive. Hey, look at that.
Find a phone. Call the station.
Sir, we just got attacked by 2 guys in a GCPD prowl car. I don't know who to trust that right now.
Maybe we should just find some place to hunker down, patch up driver, and wait out the night.
And where do you suggest we do that? We're in the boonies out here.
Wayne Gardens.
Well, it's as hidden as it's gonna be.
Good enough. Let's move.
Oh, this is a great setting for onomatopoeia.
Those morons. They were only supposed to follow, not engage. Now how the hell are we supposed to find them? Blip, blip, blip.
What'd you say, boss?
Blip, blip, blip.
Blip, blip, blip.
Follow the oil.
Ding, ding. Yeah, we have a winner. Good work, boss.
I think it would work better. I mean, I like it, but I think it would be more, it wouldn't be realistic. Well, I mean, there is the guy from like, I forget that, like that sound effect guy, super famous sound effect guy. Like if he was making the sounds and it was like sound accurate, not just like a guy saying the phonetics. Didn't go honk and it actually made a horn noise. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I think that would be cool.
This is insane. We can't even call for backup because you don't know who to trust among your own people. And you wonder why I don't believe in the system.
That's enough. I'm gonna check the back windows again.
I can't believe this place. Doesn't even feel like the real Gotham.
Reminds me of where I grew up, actually. It was so peaceful.
Where'd you grow up again? Snob Hill? Rich Man Point?
Ellsworth Hills.
Typical. Richies can't stomach the real Gotham, so they just leave instead of making the city better. Go to the suburbs, where it looks nice.
That's a little one-sided. We were just across the river. We didn't leave. And we weren't rich. It was my grandfather's house.
But still, it's not really the city.
Well, I didn't miss it. Gotham is... Some things are just...
Beyond help.
I didn't say that.
That's what you were thinking, though.
How about I go put on some coffee, huh? Calm everyone's nerves.
It's a model home, Corrigan. There's no actual food here.
That's gotta be something.
Oh, Jesus!
Crap.
Ah, that startled me.
Bang.
You got your 32?
Damn right.
Then you two cover the back.
Oh my God. This seems like more people than what got off that train. Nice, Babs.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, backup's here. Oh, that was good. That was some good shit right there. Oh, he jammed the drum. Oh my God. Getting that heel to the face.
Swish.
Stop. Whoosh. Bam, bam, done.
I mean, I guess in this situation, it would be hard to distinguish what was actually the sounds in the moment versus what was going on, but like... God damn! Oh, wow, that got visceral. Make your sounds now, bitch.
Ow.
Oh, that's good.
This is the end of it. The contract's been canceled. No one else is coming.
Good. Now everyone can stop worrying about me and...
Commissioner, you weren't the target.
What?
Wait.
Whew. Tough son of a...
Sorry,
No.
kid. The hit was never on your
Wait.
dad. You got a real unhappy former client up in Blackgate. Look, I don't want to, but it's just so much money.
Come on, Corrigan. You don't honestly think you'll get away with this.
Sure I will. See, turns out this guy here got a lucky shot off. Right before I could put two in his chest.
Nope. Daddy to the rescue.
You okay?
Yeah.
I didn't see that twist coming, man. Hey, at least he's gonna be okay. We just got a fucking truck full of these dudes.
Look, I took the hit off you, so you tell your friend that I did what he said.
I did my job for you. I got you the best deal possible, and you tried to have me killed.
This was the best deal. Do you know what it's like in here? I may have done some bad stuff, but I'm not like them. I just made some mistakes. You could have done better for me. I don't deserve to be here.
Actually, I think you do.
Yeah, he proved that incorrect by doing exactly what he did. Showed his true colors there. Now her kind of values kind of took a hit too because of that. Okay, I remembered all on my own. I don't know if he's in here or not, but I want to see. It is Corrigan. We don't have a first name though. Given what just transpired, I don't think it's Jim. I mean, it looks like Jim. I don't know. Was he I don't remember. Was he a crooked cop? I don't remember. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do a little sleuthing. I mean, he's been a morally upright person in most things that I recall, given he becomes literally an entity of vengeance in death. Again, if that's Jim Corrigan, I mean, the last name's the same. And he is a detective, though in the comics it was NYPD, not GCPD. It could just be an Easter egg, a little nugget. But he looks just like him, though. He rarely showed mercy or compassion to anyone breaking the law. I mean, that doesn't really tell us too much. I mean, I don't know. Could be. But again, this is a different take, different iteration. So, could be. Will he become Spectre? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. But anyway, getting sidetracked there. Onomatopoeia is a character that I think works really, really well on the page. When you're reading it, when you're reading the words, and you can hear the words, the interpretations. Because once it's in action like this, because outside of Superman Lois's use of this character, which I really liked, here, like, just hearing a guy just go, bang, drip, 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 pow, takes a little bit of the creep factor out of it. Like, reading onomatopoeia on the page, I found it creepy. So, like, it's just like, when you put it it just comes off a little goofy. But they had a perfect little setup too. Like, and you could do that the other way. You know, it doesn't have to be, like, supernatural, extra natural. You know, like I talked about in the reaction. Who's that famous, sound guy? What's his name? Michael Winslow. Like, the shit he does, like, with just his mouth is insane. He replicates so many things with just his voice. You could do something like that. And in that setting, there was a perfect opportunity with that construction yard where there was these incomplete things, there were logs set up. Like, you could make the sound of a board falling over to distract an opponent. You could create an ambient sound to mask your own movements that they couldn't distinguish from another person. You could set off the sound of a buzzsaw or something of the sort. You could use that environment to disorient your opponent, to make it seem like they're not coming. Fake gunshots, stuff like that. There's definitely a cool avenue to be taken, but it was funny. Once I saw that Onomatopoeia was one of the villains that was going to be in this season, I think they popped up in the trailer, if I'm not mistaken, the first trailer. I was kind of expecting and waiting on them to pop up, and I was wondering when and how they were going to be utilized, because that's a character that, like, in motion and in practice and in execution outside of the comic book pages, can go either way. But they are, again, like talking about the amalgams, pulling from Batman's past, present, and future and all this kind of stuff. Like, he came out in 2002 was when his first comic book appearance was. I'm almost 100% sure on that one. Yes, March 2002. Created by Kevin Smith for Green Arrow. And then, you know, Harley Quinn, a 90s character. And then you have all these characters that are like from like way back when to now. I just love what they're doing with that. Like, regardless of how this works in practice, like, sometimes there's just goofy villains. I'm not saying that makes it where this doesn't work. It just makes it seem like the idea of this character I had in my head reading the page doesn't necessarily match what's on screen. And I think that just goes from the concept of the character and how you translate that. I think, again, like I mentioned, I think what I was describing, I don't know, I think you could have made that a little more intense. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But I like that there's this idea of these shades of gray. Like, Barbara is like, hey, the justice system is weird sometimes. Sometimes people can't help but get into a situation they're in. They make a mistake, and they get, like, the harshest outcome possible. They're just crowding up our prisons and all that kind of stuff. We got so many people in there that are in there for really petty things. And she's just like, hey, he's not a bad guy, he just made a mistake, and we want to lock him up for good. And this guy shows a little bit of what Jim was trying to talk about, though he was very much so dealing in absolutes. You know, it's like, if you did wrong, you go to jail. Doesn't matter your circumstance. I don't care if you were starving. You stole a piece of bread, you get 10 years in prison. That's what Jim was saying. Like, you knew better. You should have just chosen to starve to death. That's what Jim was saying. And she's like, that's not really how the world works. But sometimes people can take advantage of somebody like her, like this guy who said, he's like, I made a mistake. I don't deserve to be in here with all these other crazies and these murderers and all this stuff, these career criminals. That's not for me. How come you didn't do better? And his response was to put a hit on her. Maybe this was a good fit for you, buddy. If that was your response. You know, sometimes things are shitty. That's not her fault. It's interesting to put that into question, and I think it shows Barb's trajectory from this point forward. But that revelation towards the end that the hit was on her and not her father, like, that just shook her, especially from somebody she did her best to help. And talking about how deeply rooted in just corruption this city is, and seeing how it was where he can't even trust the people on his own force to back them up. Like, there was a cop car chasing them, full of people trying to take them out. We can't trust Flass, Bullock, any of these people either, let alone the mayor or Thorne or whoever. Feels like this ending is pushing us into her joining Batman in his street level escapades. And I think that'd be fun to see that evolve. But despite the criticisms, I still did really enjoy this episode. It may be the weakest of the season so far, but even at its weakest, I still found this very enjoyable. I just feel like there was a way to make Onomatopoeia not so goofy and a little more menacing to fit in with the way things have been. Anyway, that's my thoughts. What'd you guys think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here on the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, York, Coruscant, Melito, Rubber, Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.